Peace, love, and light. Yeah, I'm going to deal with some series. About 6 work class I have to deal with. But the first one is the principle of management. And many people don't talk about management. Why? Because it is the most misunderstanding component in society, in churches, in businesses, in company. That is why companies, businesses, churches fail, because them don't have no class on management. So management is the most important component in society. Start with quoting some scriptures. Genesis 1:26, let us make man in his own image and likeness. The word image comes from the word character and means just like. The first place God put the man in Eden. The word Eden means presence. So the first place God gives man is presence. The second command God gives man is work. Some of you confuse your work with your job. The word work in the Hebrew context, it means ego. And it means management. That is what society have a problem with. Management. What is management? Management means efficient, sufficient, timely, and correct over property and resources. So if your manager is not a man or a woman of his words, he simply is a politician. Let me give you the reason between managers and leaders. Managers secure things. Leaders take things. I witnessed this with my eyes. With some leaders, we take all the money. You don't miss one payment in tithes. But the 1 week you don't have no money. And you go to your leaders. Enough of them themselves said, something wrong with you, you don't have enough faith. Management is the keys of society. There's a scripture in Luke 7 verse 22. He said, this is the things that defile a man, is greed, ego, and such. What is greed? Greed is the mismanagement of resources for personal benefit. That is greed. So greed is the biggest problem in society. Some of you talk about You go to this college, you go to this college. It's not go to college. It's about information. Intelligent and not wise mean you nothing. Knowledgeable and not smart mean you nothing. The reason why we struggle in society and in country is because of bad manager, greed, want everything for yourself, and don't care about the people following you. And that's the big problem we have in society. Lack of management. I witness see pastors rent a plaza, build a church. People come to the church to a tithe offering. The first money them get, them take out a car. When them take out the car, the offering and the tithes cannot maintain the car and pay the rent for the building. And what? It crashed. That's bad manager. Because church not teach you all these things. Because over 30 years, not even one class in the church about management. And that's why you fail. Because they cannot teach you how to manage your own resources. When we're growing up, them tell you that we must save. When you save your money into the bank, the rich man invests it. So just focus on management. Many pastors don't want you to know about this. But mismanagement is a disease in society. Manager do not impress people. What manager do is inspire people to become great like themselves. When you impress people, you are a simple politician. Do not confuse management with politics. Let's go back to the word. Work. Some of you confuse your work with your job. Your work is what you become. Your job is what you do. A man cannot fire you from your work, but a man will fire you from your job. Your job is temporal. It don't matter how them love you on your job. It's a temporal thing. Your work is from everlasting until you die. So please know your work different from your job. That's two different things. In other words, your work is what you become. So when you see work in the Bible, it means to become yourself. peace, love, and light. Bless up. Coming to part 2.